try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that
Hi everyone, this is Edward of China. We are back again with a War Thunder stream. Oh my goodness. That almost got me, but I got there in time. Let's get to it. Oh my, we got the US planes. I'm going to tell you one thing, this plane, A36, it's a good plane. I like that. Ooh, I almost said the words, but it is a good plane. I'm not going to use the full description yet, but it is very good. Like, its cannons are pretty effective, and even for a strike aircraft, it can still go toe-to-toe with pretty much anything out there. So, very, very good. Let's see. So, we are closing in on rank 3. Gonna get B-34, B-25. Oof, that's gonna be good stuff. And another B-25, just aggro with Shark Face. Shark Face makes all the difference. And then we got B-26. Famous B-17, and then B-29. I like the B-29 when you're taking it on with the G8N1. I had one like that. It was freaking awesome. We went past each other and we sort of opened a broadside up against each other with our machine guns and our cannons, and we did a lot of damage to each other. I won, but just barely. I gotta say, like we basically, it's like one of those samurai scenes where the one samurai goes past and the other one goes past, and it's just this moment of silence, and then one of them suddenly goes, and it goes down. That's basically what it was. Like, I think we were like 2 kilometers apart, and then suddenly his wings started ripping off, and fuselage started falling apart. But for a while, it looked like we both survived. So yeah, trying to get the US bombers. Let's see, 6 guns, I think. 6. Yeah, it's the P-40. They couldn't even get up to 1,700. Like, they had to stop 14 bullets short. You can tell they really tried. Like, they really tried to get it up to even 1,700. They're like, oh, we can't. Maybe if we just leave them hanging out somewhere. No, it'll not be it'll be messy. So freaking 1686, I guess. Ooh, we got a Sakin over there. It's freaking beautiful. There's no way we can lose with that. Let's see, only got one. Okay, we only have one Sakin, but still, freaking awesome. So we're gonna take the legendary P-40 that saved Pearl Harbor in the movie. Oh, look at that. Oh my, look at this thing. Uh-oh. Oh, KR-44, he down. Actually, let me see. What were the Japanese planes that engaged in Pearl Harbor? This is probably the A6M. I wonder if any of the KIs were used. Let me see. They used the D-3A Val bomber. It's probably somewhere. B-5N, torpedo bomber, and the A6M0. Okay, so A6M is over there. Now, what's this one? The Aichi D-3A bomber. I wonder if that's in. That's gotta be in War Thunder. Like, I don't think they'd leave any of those infamous planes out. B-5N. I do not remember this plane. Oh, now I do. I think it's the one that has no offensive armament whatsoever. It's got one tail gunner at the back. That's it. So, okay, but I definitely don't remember this carrier bomber. There's this thing in War Thunder. Let me just see. Oh my! Shout out to Srinivas Chilakala. It's good to see you over there. We got 1 like. That's freaking beautiful. Let's see. Ooh! Almost missed him. What the frick? I'm USA. What the heck is this? What's a P-63 doing in here? What the heck? What? They got USA on both sides. Since when's that allowed to happen? This is realistic, isn't it? Yeah, it's realistic. Since when are they allowed to do that? Did you see that? I thought you can't do that. For some reason we can use the same nations against each other in a team. I thought that was like against the rules in realistic. I thought realistic had to be different nations. Different nations. To avoid frustrations. Oh, hey, I didn't expect that. Freaking beautiful. I have got no idea. Like, usually USA does attract some eyeballs, but that's perfectly okay, man. If we have a good time, we might actually stream Minecraft after this on Rumble. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Darn, I could have gotten that one. Save him! Gotta save him. I couldn't save him. It's like Legends of the Fall all over again. Yes! Woo! Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh my, it's a good. This is my maiden flight with this plane. I tell you, it's always better in your first flight with the plane. For some, I think Rookie explained it to me. It's just like some bonus stats or something. Just always, you do so much better on that first flight. It really hooks you in. You're like, this is a good plane. And then suddenly, well, it gets a little bit less good, but still good, man. If it's a good plane, it'll still be good. Yes! Oh, man! We are setting them on fire! Friggin'. Yes! I should literally only have streams for my plane's first matches, because for some reason they do so much better on their first matches. Now this is my first match with this plane. It's got 4 freaking kills! It's nuts! What? How did I not get him? How can this be? Didn't he know it's my first match? Plus, Srinivas, I will say one thing. I have been looking at the AMD motherboard, so you'll be very pleased to hear. I have looked at them. They are not as freely available as Intel in the country, but they are cheap in certain ways. So I finally figured out. It appears you got the Intel generations. You got the AM4, AM5, and AM something or others in the past. So I'm looking mainly at the AM4 and AM5 chipsets. There's some very cheap Ryzen 5 AM4s, which is what impressed me. So AMD is in the running. I am considering the chipset just because new processors of AMD are definitely cheaper than new processors of Intel. So it might have a lead there. Because I used to aim more for second hand, and then AMD has a back foot, but new they're a bit cheaper. And it looks like the performance is better for less money. So I'm like, well, that sounds like a good deal everywhere. But yeah, rest assured, I am looking at it. Because in a few weeks is going to be the first serious inroads I'm making at upgrading the streaming PC. Not yet the gaming PC. This one over here is still in the works. But if I upgrade the streaming PC, then this one will be next at some point. Let's see. Good thing is we don't have any freaking keyboard issues anymore, except for the M key. Went and got a super freaking $5 keyboard because it was this is what I'm always conflicted between a used old quality brand product and a new cheaper product, because the cheaper new things are just garbage. So this old keyboard I got, I'm pretty sure I just need to clean up something in between the M and the comma key, because they're jamming each other up. Beyond that, the thing freaking works fine. So at least it's a quick solution to a problem. I should have gone for that, but I'm like, speed. Okay, so let's see how we're doing. Got the P40 maiden flight, getting the P34 closer. I don't think the P34 is gonna be. I have used the B25 with China, and it's not bad, but it's not G8N1 good. It's not I can build my entire tech tree off this plane good. That's the unfortunate part. Like I'm such a freaking fanboy for G8N1s, but I can't help it. I'll always have the G8N1 as the plane that built a freaking tech tree. I've never had a plane that I've used that consistently that well that I credit most of my freaking tech tree to that one single plane. So, well, that being said, the KI-100 is pretty good too. Banana plane-ish. Let's just see if it happened again. Okay, that was a fluke. Because we had USA and Germany on each side. It was very confusing. This is Sicily, but this seems to be a historical battle, because what the frick? Or maybe more people are still loading in. Either way, P40, let's roll. Thatch to be pissed. You stole his plane. I love how it was that we got friggin' dude's name on it. It's like, you stole his plane, man. Let's see if lightning strikes twice and this thing's awesome. I had to think of a response there. That's one thing I do like about Wartime is you can always just talk garbage at people. The chat is a bit better. I mean, yeah, you get randoms, but it's not that bad. Okay, let's see. My toolbox 8.7. Not that that's my problem. I'm going for the. How quick is this thing's climbing actually? 8.6. Okay, so it's garbage. Garbage. It is not made for climbing. It's clearly made for turn fighting, for dog fighting. Ain't made for nothing else. Turns a little bit faster than the A36, but it doesn't look like it turns very fast. I think 22 is what you're aiming for, more or less. 22 is like at this BR fairly okay. Let's see, this thing is going straight at me. It's a BR appropriate bomber. A DO217 is what I would expect with this BR. So I am not pleased, but I'm complacent. I am complacent with what I'm seeing. Hey, we're gonna fill the sky with lead. Lead for you, my friend. Oh! Wait a minute. Is it possible? Could we be the hero of Pearl Harbor and actually turn this around? I think my engine's stuffed. Like whatever those funky technologically supreme vents are, they are not doing well. I cannot believe that bomber managed to survive that. Like DO217s are supposed to be a joke. And yet, dude, I would have survived. Frick. P400 if you only got there sooner. Let's get the gear and the flaps out and everything. Let's just have a comfy landing. I cannot see. I'm gonna bail. This is not gonna be comfortable. Oh, we're close. I don't think there's enough space. It's like that eraser movie. Yeah, he's stuffed. Aha! The friggin' down goes the Dio. Okay, so now we saw lightning does not strike twice. We freaking got out of the first match. The first match is always so much better than the next one. I don't know why it is. I can't remember the last time that I had a extraordinarily bad first match with a plane. Usually the first match is just freaking awesome. Oh, it's the best thing ever. Oh man, this plane's so amazing. I can't believe it. And then the next match comes like, wow, can this thing even take off and stay in the sky? It changes up so fast. Let's see. Let's just get this freaking jug over here. Let's make sure. Thank God. Yo. I am getting super paranoid about my microphone. I was just like, is it on? Okay, no, it's on. Thank goodness. Yo. Okay. Just a very, very cold drink of water. So I always don't like this. The road layout here with the green, something about it just upsets me. I don't like it. Compared to the other German maps, this just looks so organic. It's just freaky. Come on. Oh my. Shout out to the rookie 6666. 10.3 depends on the tech tree. That's a good rhyme. USA, that's going to be long, far away. I can't help it. I'm rhyming with everything. But for Japan, we are pretty much there. Japan, we have reached 10.3 in aviation. But freaking Sweden, we're at like 9.3, more or less. So Sweden's close. Japan's breaking through in aviation at least. And then nothing else is even close in ground. Like most of my ground nations are at rank 3, just barely breaking into rank 3. So yeah, 10.3 on the ground, we're definitely far away. Let's see. What the freak? Am I the only fighter? What? Okay, at least a small team. If it was a big team, I would be like, what the heck? Oh, they were just way faster than me. Friggin' slow plane. Slow plane. I've noticed this recently. This is a weird new thing. Is this something to do with an update? I've noticed more and more strike aircraft are taking off and going up rather than down for ground targets. It's so freaking random. Okay. But is this something I saw this the first time with a wyvern, and it was very peculiar that the wyvern was climbing. And then I started noticing with every single strike aircraft seems to be going up these days instead of down. It's random. They used to always go just straight up for the ground targets. Now they're suddenly doing this. I've never noticed it en masse, but now all of them are doing it. It's freaking weird. I can't believe it's a C-3604. That's so freaking random. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, he's coming back. Watch out, bro. He's freaking coming for you. Yeah, you're right. They're actually becoming super aggressive against the fighters. It might be a desperately needed tactic because the fighters usually swoop on them. So it's like a sort of a way to get ahead of the opposition. Because usually the strike aircraft, they go down, they gorge on the ground targets, and then the fighters come and clean them up. But yeah, if they start going up so that they can swoop down, that makes sense. I can't believe I stuffed that up. You see, now I need to see where he's going. To actually know where he is, because if I mess this up, I can't do the swoop. Speed up, you! Ruining everything. Ooh, it's close. He's got it. Yeah, I thought he was going down. Half of that burst. I did? You mean like wasted as in aim badly, or what do you mean? Because I'm not a good dogfighter. Like, that is not something I'm good at. That's why I prefer to avoid fighters. It's only recently that I've really started getting into fighting a bit more. So I usually prefer bombers and yeah, bombers. I don't even prefer strike aircraft, just bombers. Can somebody deal with this freaking BF-109? He is on my tail and I'm losing ground. Like, I can't. Where the frick is the rest of my team? F for you, why are you laughing at me? What's he doing? Engage! There you go. I don't think I'm gonna survive, but at least he's starting to engage. Oh my! He did it, that's freaking beautiful. Took a while, but I survived. Really good stuff. Didn't wait long enough to fire. Oh, I thought I would. But yeah, I used to fire at 700 meters. Then I started firing at 500 meters. So it sounds like you want me to go even closer. Uh-oh. I thought I was going to survive, but I'm not going to survive at this rate. I can't take much more. Like, this thing can't take many more hits, and then it's going to be stuffed. So oh, it's close. Get through the trees. They're in the trees. Whew. That's one thing I can do fairly okay is evade. I have noticed I tend to evade quite well. Not great, but oh! As soon as I get too close to the ground, it does that thing where it can't allow me to swerve. Oh, I'm 1.7 kilometers away from the strip. That's 4. It's 4. I'm stuffed. He's gonna come get me. I don't think I have the strength left to keep going. I'm running out of speed too, is he? Ah, thank goodness. This is why I do that. What the heck is RTB? Oh, return to base. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I tell you, you never think the evasions are going to help, but this has happened to me several times. That somebody's chasing me and I managed to just swerve long enough to get back to strip. So I'm fairly decent at swerving and avoiding bullets. Let me see. I'm definitely not lowering my flaps, but I will drop gear. If I drop my flaps, my friggin... I know it looks like both of them are intact, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Got no air brake. What kind of a US plane are you? Uh-oh. Ooh, stop it. Stop it, Rick. Yo, this thing really wants to plant the nose. Like, I'm not even pressing brake and it's struggling that much to keep the nose from hitting the floor. Frick. There you go. Those flaps are freaking strong. I wasn't even holding brakes, but it was really hard to stop the nose from from dipping down. Yeah. I mean, this one, well, in a sense, because I'll never forget the Pearl Harbor movie where the sailors are in the water and they scream out P-40 as the two P-40s go over the sea fighting the Japanese planes. I'm like, yeah, it's P-40. Let's see, can we... E down. What a bad place to burn out. Oh, it was the last one as well. Friggin' random. Did I get one? Okay, I got one, which means we got our daily on that one. So that's good stuff. No, 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 no. That's so random. We won! Battle for the right. Why am I still here? There you go. Soviet, 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 Soviet. It seems to be a theme here. It's a lot of Soviet stuff. And the big boom behind them. I'm going to assume that's the Reichstag or the White House. Probably the Reichstag. It would make no sense if it was the White House. Let's see. We got that, we got this, and we got that. Boom! Beautiful. Get some cover. Some extra plate in your wings. What? Dang it, I thought we'd have it by now. Okay, so let's see. Crew. Okay, he's getting there. G tolerance is going up. Those two were the only US planes in the air the whole time. Thank goodness. This is freaking discharged. Like, you helped us fight back. This is basically the Fallout 1. You're a hero to everybody. And that's why you've got to leave. That's basically what it is. It's the thank you so much, you're a hero. But now you must leave. This is my favorite daily. There are easier ones, but this one's the fastest. Because I usually just take the B7A2, I dive, I get the ground target, and then I either get shot down or I fight to the rest of the match. But usually if I get shot down, I just go to the next match and I keep on doing it until I've got enough matches, how shall I say, queued in, where I manage to get first strike, that when the team just wins, I get the daily. So that's the easiest daily in my opinion. Sometimes it goes real fast. The slowest ones is the freaking strike aircraft and bomber dailies, and the fighter ones. Because the ones like what destroy 12 fighter planes, like gee, that's not really a low number. And then destroy 3 strike aircraft, if you ever see any of them, because they're almost never there. And destroy 2 bombers if you can get to them first. Is there any incendiaries? Nah, it's 1/3. That's garbage. Let's see if we get another one. You got into bah. What's this one? This friggin' what? What garbage did they put in the cannons? I'm gonna take stealth if I have to. Okay, he got incendiary. What's this one? Tracer, and I'm gonna actually take stealth ammo because nuts to all that freaking other garbage. I want incendiaries. I'd rather take 50% incendiary than 33. So let's roll, even if it's stealth. I know stealth is massively. People like stealth. I don't like stealth because I can't see where my bullets are going. And I'm one of those people who actually needs to see that because my aim's terrible. But either way, let's roll. Yeah, that's true. But I like to feel I benefit more of seeing the bullets than the enemies do of seeing them. But it is true. I like stealth bullets for the sake of head-on fights because you're pretty much guaranteed to know where the enemy plane is. And it must surprise them massively to not really see your bullets travel but hitting the plane nonetheless. Let's see. I almost thought this was damage because usually damage is those darkened zones in your plane, especially in these wing join areas, but this is actually part of it. So the stripes makes it go faster. Pretty amazing. Let's see. Yeah. Actually, Do jets eventually get aim assist? Like in the way that arcade gets aim assist? Like arcade gives you that little circle to shoot at to compensate for the distance. I wonder, do the high tier jets actually get that? Because technically they have it. They should have something like that in real life. Like my Saab, the Saab 105 has a aim assist with the bombing, so I get that crosshair on the map actually. Oh, I get what you're saying. I was like, what the heck you mean? Okay, so the anti-slip on the wings. Yeah, that explains it's not on the bottom. The American plane's so obsessed with health and safety. Like compared to everybody else. Everybody else was just like, we need to make something to win a war, and they're like, we need to care. We need to actually have our frigate servicemen return home safely. Or at least be fighting in comfort. The rest of the people like, is it plane? Has good guns. Yeah, let's roll. Like that comparison with the T-34 and the Sherman, because I think the T-34 crews really liked the Sherman simply because of how luxurious it was in comparison to the T-34. I think leather in the seats, and it had like armrests and stuff, and they're like, wow. I might be saying the wrong words, but it's basically that idea. By contemporary, do you mean like the previous US planes? Because yeah, those were friggin' puny. Those previous ones from like rank 1 are friggin' very small. Especially that, I can't remember the design, I think it's P-26s. The P-26s are really small. They're almost like I-16s just for the USA. Okay, I think I have grabbed the interest of this IL-8, me and that P-36 over there. P-36 and P-40. He's dodging that one, which is interesting. Does it mean he wants to fight me? Uh-oh, it means he wants to fight me. Uh-oh. Whoa, frick. This is like, who, what, who dare? Go, 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 go. This engine is perpetually overheating. It's a bit frustrating. Like, I'm trying to shoot him. Hey! Nobody sees what I'm doing to him. Okay, now I need to really... We're in trouble now. Nice. And friggin' strip time. There we go. Let me try and survive. Just prior to World War II. And during yeah. Well, I'd imagine they would be much larger than the Soviet planes, because the Soviets was just obsessed with freaking saving size. From what I can tell on most of their designs, it was like make it, which makes sense. Smaller target is just better. Like smaller target, more difficult to hit. Very, very, very easy logic. That does make sense if in that comparison. Let's see, the Germans would probably just be driven by we need to save steel. Because Italy can only supply us that much. Let's see. Okay, nothing's coming this way. Thank goodness. Please protect me, people. Oh, I'm losing speed rapidly. Ooh, I'm losing speed very quickly. I think I'll have enough, but I'm just gonna try and swoop down and then have a little scoop up just before the end. As long as I can reach it with a speed of above like 180. That should be okay. Ooh, it's draining fast. Yes. I don't think my gear is going to be down in time. Ooh. Oh. Now all that needs to happen is somebody needs to come in and shoot me and it'll ruin everything. Because I never go front strip. I just didn't have a choice this time. Let's see. How do you feel? Let's actually see the luxury. He got no bullets on his leg, so that's a bit frustrating. Ooh, but he got that one. I would expect that on every plane. Some of them I don't see that. Although it'll probably be more of a fighter feature. Oh, okay, now I'd imagine the Soviets were just like US vehicles in general. I mean, just look what they did with the Studebaker. I freaking love that thing. Loved it so much they turned it into a rocket battery. I think I might remember incorrectly, but I think the Studebaker trucks were like the most exported vehicle in Lend-Lease, because they did like everything from freaking supply chain to the ooh, you gonna make it? You gonna make it? Yo, well done, bro. You made it. Okay, what do we have left? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against 5. We might make it. Oh my! Shout out to Smithian. Yeah, I saw you. I think it was yesterday or 2 days back with our other stream. That was just my daily Rumble stream, so I need to get my wording right because it sounds like I do it every day, and that's not the. It's I grind my dailies, my freaking my War Thunder daily challenges with the Rumble stream. That's what I do, but it sounds like I say it's my daily stream. It's freaking. I don't know how to use the right terms so it's not freaking deceptive. But yeah, we got 2 likes as well. That's freaking awesome. I need to think of a title for my streams like Road to 500 or something, because I want to really get to 500 for a freaking 6-hour stream. Let's see. Oh man, well thank you very much for dropping by. It's freaking beautiful. It's very much appreciated. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 left. Barbudo, he's down. They're too far up. What the heck are they beasts? What? Okay, Zengza. I was like, wait a minute, what the frick? I thought we were still in a German map. So I was like, what the heck are Japanese bombers doing above a German city? Okay, now I get it. The Man in the High Castle version 2 or something. Oh! The heck went down? Oh, it must have been one of the planes that got pilot sniped. And the plane finally joined the pilot. Okay, that is the wrong order to activate. It's supposed to be blind hunt. What a weird way to blind hunt. Yeah, it's random what's happening here. It's really random. But did you see the first match of the stream? It was USA and Germany in one team and USA and Germany were in another team. I don't know what the frick happened. I almost thought it was like some sort of a update that allowed... I don't know how that was possible. Because I don't think I saw wrong. I definitely saw a US flag on that side and a US flag on that side. And then also a German flag next to the US flag on each side. It was freaking confusing. Okay, hopefully I don't lose my engine. Because friggin... It's nice that it's basically... Oh, it is inline. I want to say it looked like a capped radial, if that's even possible. But no, it's an inline. Hey! I know I look like I'm inactive, but I'm actually like blasting you with all of my bullets. Where is he? Seriously, that doesn't really sound like much of a difference. Like the jets, I mean, they made a marginal difference. Definitely made difference in the future to come. But, oof. Because if I recall correctly, they were like, oh man, the 262 would have been a Wunderwaffe. Or would have been so friggin' fantastic if they made more. But if I recall correctly, it was active for a larger part of the war than I actually thought. I think it was like part for more than a year. I thought it was like out in the last couple of months. You got no armored, but then why are you chasing him? I'm lacking half of my tail, which is clearly affecting my turn speed. Like very, very clearly. I'm really struggling to get turn speed up. So I can't, and he's just making it impossible. He just keeps turning. And that J-22 is going to catch up at some point. Please turn, for goodness sake. There. The only reason I finally caught up to him was because in the turns, Because he stopped turning and now he's getting away. That wrecked tail fin is doing a lot more damage to me than I would have thought. It's freaking random. I'm not going to leave him alone, because the second I leave him alone, he's going to be stuffed. So, and he's doing a noble thing by keeping the enemy busy to give me a shot. So I just need to try to catch up. I'm freaking confused why a P-39 is giving me such a hard time catching up. And he just needs to do a little bit more swerving than I'm doing. If that goes up, I'm going to try. Yep, I'm going to have to try. Can't get him. He's just too fast. Hey, what the frick? Where are you coming off? Are you serious? Come on now. Yeah. Yes. Uh-oh. Dip. Dip. My favorite move probably is just dipping. Makes you change direction just enough that where they were aiming is off. Okay, well, thank goodness I got him. I just saw your mention over there. Thank goodness I got him. I mean, that sounds better than some of the jet planes, but yeah, that's not very good. Let's go back to Strip. This freaking J-22. If he wants to join battle, he can join battle. I'm not gonna chase him because he's obviously trying some Strip nonsense. I'm not falling for it. Which is random because he doesn't really need to. He's supposed to still have lots of ammo and I didn't damage him in any way, so what the frick? But I mean, more repair for me, I guess. Let's see, we've got 10 minutes left, so P40, you gotta keep going. I mean, I had given up on that P39. If he did not do that circle back, and if I didn't see him as I was trying to go for the J22, I would have been stuffed. Very, very lucky, which is not common. I usually get the tail end of that deal, but I got lucky. I saw him in time and I friggin' got right on it. We got him! Ripped him up with our beautiful incendiary stealth ammo. This is why I like incendiaries. It's not just because of damage, but a few times I've been in dogfights with other planes and they managed to slightly tap me here and there, like a tap on the wing or a tap on the fuselage, and I'd feel pretty confident on the return I'd get him, but then I'd be on fire. And by the time we got squared off again and I could actually take a shot again, my plane was finished, burned out, completely destroyed, and I was like, this feels massively unfair, but they're freaking doing it. It's like fighting somebody, you beat the snot out of them, but you get an infection because you scraped your knee in the fight at some point, and you're the one losing. It's like, whoa, what the frick? That's basically what it is. So that's why I'm trying to use incendiaries more. It feels like it gives you an unfair advantage where if you just tap the enemy plane right, you win no matter what. And that's, I like a bit of an unfair advantage sometimes. Friggin' useful. Well, you say unfair, it's just smart. It's just a smart advantage, that's all. Let's see. Like silicon carbide, acid tip bullets made to carve through 3 layers of steel armor around a plane. So at least it's not that. It's just incendiaries. It's just a few incendiaries. That's all. Let's see. This thing's got. Well, it's got stuff. It's got stuff and things. And usually when a plane has stuff and things, I tend to go for it. So let's go. Let's see if we can get some. Yeah, let's give us some stamina. Such stamina. Beautiful. Let's roll. Oh man, oh you know I roll. I don't pay for it, man. We earn it. We earn it through the grind. That's the way we do it. I will never be swayed on this. except if it's actually viable, like economically speaking, but it's not currently. But I do agree, the Wyvern is such an unpleasant plane to have in your team because it's so fast. Its bomb covers a base, so it steals like crazy. And it's fairly good in a duel just because it's so crazy fast. It's one of those things that outruns pursuers. The Wyvern and the Ju-288C are very good at the same thing, except the 288C is just even worse. Oh my! Shout out to EnderDrago15 on Twitch. I just saw you over there. Sorry if I'm late in that. As usual, I don't look at the stream screen. I look at the chats individually, so sometimes I don't see it. Sorry about that. Got 7 250 pounders. So that's good. It's like dropping 7 heavy people on it. It's freaking awesome. Well, I'm wrong. 125 is not. 250 is not a. Yeah, 250 is what a boxer would weigh typically. Boxer or a decent wrestler. So yeah, we're dropping 7 freaking. What's his name? Macho Man Randy. What's his name again? Savage. Randy Savage. There we go. Dang it, I couldn't remember his name. Because I've never seen him wrestle. He's just so popular through all the series and cartoons. Oh my. The CAS aircraft are better than bigger planes and realistic. What do you mean realistic ground? Because I haven't yet dedicated a bomber to realistic ground as a CAS support vehicle. I do want to consider using like the G5N1. Because it's got a lot of bombs. Yes. Yeah, the Hulk was recently. Let's see. Although, to their credit, but the Hulk outlived. Okay, well, Benoit wasn't old age, but he outlived Eddie Guerrero because he passed away earlier. I don't. He's got a few wrestlers. I think it's just the health side effects. He lived into his 70s, so at least that's a decent age. Well, it depends on where you're from. Some freaking people I'm thinking like, oh, you only live to your 70s. I'm like, that's freaking old. Though life expectancy in South Africa is in the 50s, so that's probably why. Yeah, this thing can't outrun anything. Let me actually see what its max speed is. Yeah, 495. It's faster than the G5N1. The G5N1's like 380. That's the thing that it lacks the most, is just outline speed. Even if you dive, it's just not got the speed that it requires. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my goodness, I'm being surrounded. No! Just get the base. Why am I so fixated on even getting the base in the first place? Like, you'd think I'd have more important things to do in this freaking game, but... Focus! Yo! Okay, dive. Yo, he's close. He's close, he's trying, he's really trying. Okay, so we do have machine guns on this thing. Beautiful. Well, the fact that I didn't dive kept me away from the IL-2. What are you saying thanks for? We got a mosquito. Oh, we got a PE-3. We got air brake? No air brake. Dang it. PE-3 is a strike aircraft. Okay, I was thinking more of the PE-2, but still though, PE-3 it is. Let's see if we can do some damage with this thing. The B-34 and the B-25. I'm pretty sure the B-25 is the bomber from the Pearl Harbor movie as well, in the Doolittle raid. Uh-oh. Whoa! Slow to recover this nose. Yes, we got a hit. That's practically a kill in bomber math. Yo. Oh. Yo. Okay. He gone. Let's see. Where is he? Dang it. Okay. You, sir. You going down. You going down. If I don't go down the pro... Oh, man. This thing. B-34 is a fighter for real. I mean, yeah, it's got nose machine guns, but I never would have guessed. Or do you mean the PE-3? I think maybe you mean the PE-3. I could see it had the strike aircraft logo. The PE-2, that thing really has a habit of acting like a fighter. Or did you mean the PE-2? Because the PE-2 really does act like a fighter. Those things just go into the fight. They're like, yeah. Yeah, the B-25 definitely gives that idea off. With the sheer amount of machine guns on the front, on the nose, it definitely gives off a fighter approach. Good old B-26. Oh my. Wait! I want to look at the B-26. Man, now that I look at it, I wonder if Drago's keyboard has the same problem mine has. I've got a comma after the A. It's exactly the same. Mine makes a comma after the M key. I think the two keys have something underneath that is jamming them up. So I just need to fix. Which I would expect buying a friggin' second-hand $5 keyboard. So that's fine. I would expect it. At least the thing's connection works. The USB connection is at least reliable. It doesn't give me random friggin' nonsense. At least it hasn't yet. On the side pan, we got a carrier over there. I wonder if I'll survive that. You know, these aren't armor piercing. Let's leave it alone. That's not the one that its tail nearly ripped off. It was like holding on by a small scrap of metal, and then somebody had to actually stay in the tail section to balance the tail section, because the second that the crew member that was in the tail section got out, it got destabilized. It's probably not that one. I think that one was in North Africa, if I remember correctly. Maybe. I don't know what its name was. I just remember there was a tale about a B-17 that had I think it was a BF-109. The wing slashed into its fuselage just in front of the tail. So it was hanging on by a small piece of metal. And at first all the crew went to the front. But then as soon as the tail gunner got out of the tail, they noticed it got destabilized. So he had to actually go back in the tail section and stay there, which must have been freaking terrifying, until they got home. Yeah, yeah, that was the other one. I think you're talking about the one that got a Sabaton tribute, and then the bomber pilot and the fighter pilot actually met each other like several decades later. Oh my! Shout out to BlingX538 on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follow. It's very much appreciated. I can't remember what the name was of that Sabaton song, but it was something about like chivalry in war or something. Well, that was a freaking beautiful tale. Although to be fair, that BF-109 pilot was pretty brave, because if any of the turrets on the B-17 opened fire, yeah, it could have gone a very different way. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop on the pillboxes. I mean, we gotta drop on something, and the ships aren't really gonna fall for what I've got dropping. So, ooh, what the frick? Okay, I did not expect that. This thing's swerving a lot more than I thought. Whoa, 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 whoa! You. Wait a minute, bro. Wait, you. Whoa! Give me some time. Give me some time. Just whoa, 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 whoa. See, this is why I say I'm more of a bomber fighter, a bomber plane player, because I like this. Okay, it doesn't always work, but still I like this more than dogfighting. This is just a bad example. Stay with me. Stay with me. We can do this. Just get the flaps going. Get the air brake. Slow down the engines. Switch off the engines, in fact. Come on. Oh. Okay. I don't know the commander was involved in that. Although I would sort of get it because I think it was late in the war and I think the German, well, outside of high command, the Germans were probably like trying to get as much goodwill with the, I think particularly with the US that they could, because by the end of the war they were just all running to the west. So it would make sense that he's like, let's stay on the good side because we're going to want to flee that side when the Soviets come. At least the smart ones did. Like, that's one thing. I can't imagine people that were like, yes, the Soviets are here, and they actually went to the east, because there's definitely a lot of Germans that were like pro-communism. They were like, yes, let's go that side. It was the same that they've got stats on how many North Koreans fled to South Korea. But the freakiest thing is how many South Koreans went into North Korea. And I'm just imagining the level of regret. Especially if you're like the family member, if you took a whole family and you convinced everybody, yes, it's better that side. They're like, yeah. And they go and for life, they're going to be so angry at you. They're like, why did you make us do this? Why did you trick us into doing this? You'll never, I don't think you'll ever hear the end of it if you did something like that. You'll be hearing that well past retirement. Like, if you only didn't convince us to do it, frick, we would have had constant electricity. Oh, it's so freaking bad. Yo. That must really be like your number one lifelong regret. There's nothing that can top that. If you made one of those mistakes, if you jumped the Iron Curtain or any equivalent of that somewhere across the world, you're like, why? Why did you do that? Let's see. Okay, they're going from the middle. He wants to attack the D point, which is probably over there. You're gonna be first to my D point. Is it 2 mark? It might be, you never know. Okay, let's see. Do we have the Smokies? No, we don't. But what is the D point? Is it 2 mark or not? He's not telling me. Okay, that A36 might have payload, so I don't know if I'll get to it. Like, if I dive, yeah, that's an option, but I like to keep my altitude on this one. I usually drop high, dive back, and then come back low. That's usually what I do. That's the strategy that I've found that's the most successful, has been that. Let me actually see what's going on in the cockpit in this thing. Whoa, that is cramped. You're right, this thing is a heavy fighter. I don't even have a co-pilot. What the frick's the other guy doing back there? What's his job? Is he just monitoring the bombs? He's probably the dude who says 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, 4 away. And screams with joy as the metal cylinders leave. No! Where is there a C point on this one? Hey, there is. Oh, okay. Yes! Yeah, no, it was a special thing. But yet they kept the commands, which is it's interesting that they kept the commands. Or didn't just rewrite like what the deep point is completely. They could have also done that. Ooh, he going down. If he goes down, I'm gonna drop that base. Let me see. He's still going? Nah, he down. There's no way he's gonna survive that. He's on fire. Really? So he's not the dude who makes sure the bombs get friggin'... I'm surprised, man. Although, to be fair, he would have been in the friggin' front. But they just didn't have space for him. At least they gave him a head hole. They gave him a head bump. Head dome. They got a head dome above the cockpit over there. Somebody attack him. Somebody, not me. Please attack him. Okay, let's see. Your KI-43s are climbing fast. Let's see if I can at least drop before they get me. Okay, now we're gonna need to dive a bit more. Yep, we're gonna need to dive a bit more. Come on, pick up speed. Let's, if we reach 520. Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah! Drop, 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 drop. And don't get hit by own bombs. Go, 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 go. Where is he? Okay, there he is. Turn, 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 turn. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to lift if I keep going like this. Come on. Slow down. It's gonna... No, no! Oh, too much. That was too much. Dang it. I could see it was going too much, but I couldn't slow down. One of the Achilles heels of these freaking planes. At least it's got a bottom gunner as well. Woo! Now we've got the base. Yeah. I knew that when I went down, like straight down, it was going to be a challenge to get the plane to recover. And it got sucked into that hole. So it's one of those. There are some planes that are just so heavy, when they start going down, nothing you can do will lift them up. Ooh, frick. Okay, well, since we're waiting on that one, let's try and get the first strike. I'll show you how I do first strike. Although we still need to win. That's the only challenge. Is friggin' if you got a crappy team, then they don't win and you have to do it again. But the one good thing about this daily is the attempt is fast. Yeah, man, they need you. They need you to put in the work so you can pay taxes. That's why they need you. Oh no, I gave them too much. Too much. Let's see. They need more cogs in the machine. Let's go. Dang it, that is so unfair. He starts so far ahead. Why did they set us back so much? There's no way I'm gonna get there first. Like, not only that, but I've got to get all the way over there and do that. I mean, this thing can top at about 700 before it needs to slow down for the sake of its wings not ripping off. But I don't think I can catch 8 friggin' kilometers. That's way too much. Yeah, this thing is basically a Stuka in a way. Got a pretty good payload, very strong cannons. The nose is just slow to change direction, like annoyingly slow. So dogfighting is very difficult. It's not out of the question, but it's very, very difficult. Like you'll see players with these planes do legitimately very well, but it's not easy. But the ammo is very good at destroying ground targets. Very, very good. Just a slightly slow rate of fire and a little bit low, like in terms of number. But yeah, not bad. Where's he going? Okay, he's halfway. I am catching up, but I don't think I'm going to cover that level of gap fast enough. And the altitude difference only giving me up to about 620, which is not enough. I need to reach about 700. I've got pretty wide wings. This thing is usually in heavy competition with the SB2C for getting first target or for shooting down strike aircraft. Like, we're usually right on top of each other. So, and I think we're fairly similar. I think the SB2C might be either slightly above or below in terms of BR. But yeah, this plane is one of the reasons why I've developed a dislike of the SB2C. Because I've lost first strike to them quite a few times. Yeah, look at that. I don't think I'm going to be able to cover that. 9 kilometers away. Like this, the chance was small because it's a massively unfair starting gap there. That's huge starting gap. And why is that big? Man, I've seen players do it and I'm like, how the heck are they doing this? I just pretty much gave up on it. But I have seen people do it and wonder like, how the heck are they doing it? Okay, so we're going as fast as we possibly can. I don't think this is going to be able to... Oh, wait. Oh, there's a howitzer. There we go. I thought I couldn't see a howitzer. There we go. Look how close that was. That is so unfair. That is so screamingly unfair how close those two were. Oh, I hate it. Worst thing is it wasn't even the strike aircraft. It was something else. It was a friggin' engagement between two planes. But it was by a hair. Oh, I hate when that happens. It happens sometimes. It's the only weakness of this daily is that does happen. But it doesn't happen frequently. It's a very rare thing, but frick is it annoying. I think it's only more annoying on this map because of how far back the starting position was. So it took a lot more time to get here. Dang it. Tail gunner, do your job. Tail gunner, come on. Earn your breakfast. This tail gunner's freaking lazy. Shoot, or we're gonna freaking never shoot again. There we go, finally. No! Keep shooting. Ah, he's unconscious. I cannot. Did you see? That was a fraction of a second that we were knocked out of first place. Frick, that was frustrating. If that one plane could just last such a small fraction of time longer. That was so freaking bad. Only good things I can honestly say. We couldn't go faster. Like, we could not achieve that any faster than we were going. So, bah! Sometimes the world, it gives you a middle finger. And you just have to walk away, man, from that nonsense. And try again. Let's see. Secondary weapon. We got no secondaries. We got torpedoes. I don't like torpedoes on planes. I've never used them effectively. By the time they get to the ship, I always miss the ship. They take too long to get past. Or it's like the ship's hitbox is smaller than it's supposed to be. But yeah, I don't like the torpedoes on planes. It just doesn't work. Maybe it works better in naval battles, but in aviation battles it friggin' sucks. There you go. There's Thatcher's B F28A. There you go. There's a P26s. Things are pretty small. This one? No, it's not this one. Where's that? Ah, yeah, TBD. Always so funky this thing's such a low BR, but it is so slow. That makes sense. Just because it's such a slow plane. It's comically slow. I do! And yet it still doesn't work. That's what frustrates me so much about torpedoes. Is I generally drop them close to ships, but they just don't work properly for some reason. I can always try again, but that's why I didn't get the torpedo challenge on that one other. What the frick do we call it again? Battle Pass. On the one Battle Pass. Because I was just like, I'm not even going to try. This is ridiculous. Oh, now we get a good spacing. Frick. Also, for an animal with no hands, the snail manages to give you a pretty hefty middle finger. Straight to the face. Because seriously, now that I've got this plane, now we get a nice, decent, more reasonable placement. Shockingly, no. It's taking a lot longer. I will get it. I'm getting my dailies every single day, and I haven't really missed any challenge except one. I think it was the... I'll have to check. But so I've been on the ball with everything, but it's just not going fast enough. It's because my special tasks are lagging a little bit. I've got one special task for shooting 60 light and medium tanks, and I think I'm at 49 because I got a lot of those from the streams. So just lagging a little bit on that, but we're getting there. I think we'll should definitely get the plane. Getting the 75. Oh, that French boat. Yes, yes. On the previous item. Yeah, I got that one. I got that one and I got the T-44. So I got those. If I understand it correctly, I'm pretty sure I got it. I think it's the French boat. On the current one, I'm close to the 50 Battle Pass vehicle. Close but not yet there. So I don't mind the, what's it called? Let's see. Come on, speed up. Why is life like this? I don't understand the reason. Just why? It's hard to understand the motivation. It just makes no sense to me. But yeah, I think I played it once. And I do like that you can get premiums for free. So that's good stuff. I just need to do it more, and I just need to stay on the ball with that. One thing I don't get, not in the sense like understand, but I just never reach the target, is the units or the vehicles that require you to get, what do they call it again? Distinction, mark of distinction. I never play enough War Thunder to reach the mark of distinction. The only time I did was with the World War I event, because the threshold was much lower. But the threshold on those mark of distinction events is just so friggin' high. I can't do it. It's too friggin' high. I'm gonna try 4 bombs and see where it gets me. Because I might be over dropping. So, whee! That must feel so weird. Let's see. Ooh, frick! Hold stable. Oh man. Okay, we're not all the way. Thank goodness. So hopefully 4 is enough to damage and drop the base. We'll see. Too late to go back now anyway. Nope. Okay, so it needs about 6. Dang it! Means I'm gonna damage 1 halfway and 1 friggin' 2/3. I gotta ask, is there a reason, Rookie, for the message retracted? It seems like a tactful chat strategy that I don't know what it would be, but it looks pretty useful, to be honest. It looks tactical. Let's see. And as you all know, I am a fan of secrecy. I'm a fan of anonymity. There you go. That's the proper term. What? I don't know if that P38 added any. Didn't look like it. But yeah, these things need more. I think he did. I think the P38 added a little something. Because it doesn't look like it. I don't think it looked like that. Come on, SB2C, please finish that off. Oh man. Let's see. That's basically the whole fight over there. You're gonna crash. Yes. I like to get base destruction on my freaking. Ooh, on my record. Yeah, good idea. Ooh. I'm way more also in favor of guarding privacy. It's just frustrating because sometimes, especially when I'm sick, when you're feverish, you really need to be on your guard because you do things without checking. Because your brain's less than focused. It's freaking frustrating. Let's see. Let's drop a little bit down there. This is the only downside to bombers, is really slows down the match. Let's just see how many of them are. Okay, it's the front. It's 4 of them. No! How are we actually doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, they wiped out our base, so that's not a good sign. But those, okay, they wiped out too, so at least it's more or less balanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're a little bit ahead of us, but not much. We should be able to make it. Well, hopefully. We'll see. Oh no! Marcel Babic has crashed his plane. Oh my goodness. That's not a good sign. We've got 7 now. Frick. And he had a P38. For goodness sake. Yeah, so now after this I am gonna go very likely. I should probably stop saying things if I'm not certain about them, but I haven't played Minecraft in a long time, even after starting the stream again. I really want to do a rumble stream on Minecraft again. Just to friggin' build something. It's terrible being this freaking busy. Let's see. Actually, let's take the noise away. Let's drop this thing. Uh-oh. Get that angle. Ooh, lift. One thing I do like about bombers is the wheel layout is made so that the nose never plants. I can't think of a single bomber that's made in a way that the nose would plant. So braking with them is just so much easier than most fighters. Only when jets start. Jets have a better wheel layout, but freaking up until then, every single time you start braking with a freaking fighter plane, the nose wants to plant in the ground. I don't want to plant my nose. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have a slight lead. They beat up beat up a little bit, but still have a slight lead. Oh, it's still. We actually just got the friggin' lead. I forgot we were one behind, now we're one ahead. Yes! Oh, Prism got him! Dang it, I thought we got Prism, but he came back with a vengeance. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. Okay, we still have it. Huh. The thing is, I like the seed I currently have, but it is messed up. What happened was I had a map, I think it was 116. Version 116. So I had a map there and I played and I friggin' enjoyed the base I built. But the base is on a river between savannah and more savannah. So what really frustrated me is the rain would not fall for the savannah part, but it would fall for the river part, which would make the base look so freaking weird because random like patches through my city would be raining and others wouldn't, and it looked freaking weird. So that really annoyed me to the point that I just got so frustrated with it. That, and I took on way too many big builds that I wanted to do that just got too big and I got frustrated with them. So then I went down. Oh, and what happened also was the 121 update for Caves and Cliffs, I think, messed up my seed. So basically, my map was a different map, and then for the areas I explored, it stayed that map. But then everything beyond that area is a new map. So I'll literally run in a desert and it'll suddenly be ocean. Or I'll be running in a plains biome and it'll suddenly become taiga. And although it's not very different from real Minecraft where biomes stop and other biomes take over, the seed map is completely freaking different. So it's really frustrating because I can't find villages that I really wanted to find in the past because the old map don't have them, but the new map does. Stuff like that. It's a bit frustrating. I mean, it's just a bit frustrating. I tend to really get a bit nitpicky with, especially like late game Minecraft. I get freaking turbo nitpicky, which I don't want to be, but I just am. Why the heck is it not hitting? It's not supposed to be hitting. What the frick? This was good. That was good placement. What the frick's going on? That plus, I don't know if they changed something, but in my stream, the YouTube stream that I did for Minecraft, it felt like my axe didn't have the amount of enchantments that I think it could have. It missed one. And that map still has the original axe that has a little bit more. Ooh. Problem is my gunner level is not high. I would 100% agree with you if the levels were a bit higher. Since the levels aren't that high, I'm better than the AI at the low levels. Dang it! Lost my combat tape capable. You're saying you're launching an attack? Where? Where are you? I don't think I'll last that long, because he's literally sawing into my fuselage. Is it O? Is it O that's saying that? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try. Fly over. It's not a AAA field. My AAA field's way too far away. I'll try and get to the other fighter. That's the front strip, so it's the useless one. I think he stopped bothering with me. I don't have any engine power left either. What? Are you serious? Oh my goodness, that was so random. Yeah, I was busy getting my gear out. Like I was giving up. That was the best thing ever. Oh my goodness. That's what this made me laugh so much. I actually had a Hitman Blood Money mission because I play that game to relax usually. And I had something so funny happen. I wish I freaking recorded my play of that game like 24/7 because there are some bloopers in that game that are so freaking funny. Let's see. Let's upgrade. Frick, I want to upgrade that. I'm not gonna upgrade that. Okay, let's stick to that first. I know it's weird upgrading that in the bomber, but I'm gonna focus on that a bit. Focus on that. You don't have a turret there. Dang it. Okay, that's close. Let's see. Crew. Ooh. Yeah. That's worth it. It's low points for that investment anyway. It's not a lot of points, and I do think it's worth it. Okay, I think we got one more mission, and we can roll for the stream. But basically, what happened in the playthrough, I'm used to playing at normal difficulty in not playthrough the friggin' blooper. I'm used to playing normal in Blood Money. And I wreak havoc like crazy. And then I realized, you know what? This is like Minecraft hardcore. It's not enough that I make all these bloopers. I need to actually go on pro. I need to go on the highest difficulty for Blood Money and still be able to survive full-on firefights with the NPCs. I have to master this. And so that's what I've been doing. And then I fought in the one mission in the White House. I managed to sneak up on the vice president in the mission, obviously, in the Hitman Blood Money mission. And let me quickly remember what happened. Oh yeah, just before the bodyguards managed to take me down, I managed to detonate one of my mines, the Ruap mine. That was so freaking funny. So as the cinematic was going of 47. I know that's why I find the game so funny. I play that game because I have gotten all the missions on Silent Assassin. I did a whole playthrough series on the channel, so I know how to do it. But I live for making the chaos. Making chaos in Hitman is one of the funnest things in the whole game because the game is purposefully made for you not to do that. I absolutely love making chaos in the game because the NPCs freak out. One of the things that you do is, like, for example, you take out all the bodyguards and you take all the weaponry away, and then you announce yourself by walking in between everybody else and just firing a round off into the roof, and then you initiate what's called the duel. So what you do is you drop a pistol in the middle. Yeah, I did Absolution as well. There's an Absolution series as well on my channel. But Absolution, I haven't finished yet. I was busy with one. I do basically the challenges. I try to clean up all the challenges that the level has. And I just didn't get it finished. Like between 2023 and 24, I just really started getting a schedule bind with time. So my videos went down almost completely off a cliff. So streaming is a lot easier, but not the videos so much. But yeah, I did that. So I've played Hitman, the first one, but I never got past the one where you have to fight on a dock or a nuclear device gets set off. That one, which was I think the third last mission. Finished Hitman Silent Assassin, the second one. Finished Hitman Contracts, which was freaking awesome. But I loved Silent Assassin more. Finished Hitman Blood Money, which I consider Blood Money to be the best one in the whole series. especially the original series, and finished Absolution. But I played Absolution back when the internet was garbage, and Absolution is linked to the internet, so my game kept crashing because my internet speed was nowhere near fast enough. So I basically did it chaos style. I just ran in, shot everybody I needed to, and just got to the end of each mission as fast as I could before the game crashed. So I never did it with a silent assassin mindset, which really sticks with you. If you don't play the game the first time with a silent assassin mindset, it tends to stick with you no matter how many times you play the game. It's freaky. So yeah, I loved Hitman Blood Money specifically because Hitman Blood Money's NPC reactions are probably the best ones. They're so good, they're so over dramatic, as well as the things you can do. You can create complete chaos with like your Ruab mines and your what's it called, pushing NPCs on like balcony rails and stuff. You can create so much freaking chaos in the missions. It really freaks them out. But then what I also love is the fact that if you drop a weapon, both during chill times or when the NPCs know you're the villain, they'll pick it up. If you just drop a pistol like randomly in the middle of nowhere, a random NPC sees it, they'll just pick it up and take it with them. They're like, oh, armor, freaking weaponry upgrade, freaking awesome. They don't care. They don't even go and give it to the police. They keep it to themselves. So that I find funny. And with the White House mission, if you put a weapon in somebody's suitcase and they bring it to the front and the metal detector picks it up, you can quickly snatch the suitcase before the Marine gets it. And instead of that being the end of it, or the Marine being angry at you, the person who's being detained for bringing a pistol into the White House, they run up and try to take the suitcase from you. They get all aggro at you and try to take the suitcase back, despite them being in trouble with the Marines. And the Marines seem to completely forget about it. And that person chases you for the suitcase with a pistol in it. It's so freaking weird. I think it's just stuff that they didn't plan on putting in the code, but it's really funny. So yeah, I also did a couple of videos in my playthrough of Hitman Blood Money that I call Chaos Man, specifically because it is Hitman 47 embracing chaos and just causing shenanigans everywhere. It's a fun game to me. It's really fun. Yeah, one I did recently, like I go through the levels and I try every conceivable combination that just suddenly springs to mind. So what I did in this last one, I went and I snuck in and I took a museum staff uniform and I went as a museum staff employee. I went to the coat change area, ducked down, and then just pulled out a pistol and started fighting the Marines. And they freaked out. That's the one where I ended up taking on the vice president with a Ruab mine. So I do freaking random stuff just to see how the NPCs react. It's literally, for some reason, I'm always like intrigued by just how the game tries to make normalcy. There's a point. There's the House of Cards missions, House of Cards mission, the one in the casino. It's very freaky. I don't know if you break the NPCs in a way, but if you take out all the security, for some reason the NPCs become chill with you just walking around shooting things. It's really weird. Like if you take out all the security, there's nobody that the NPCs can run to deal with 47, and it seems like they don't even panic anymore. Like you walk up and you're just like, you just shoot something and they just chill. They're just like, oh well, this is life now. So it's really funny for me, just to see how the code tries to adjust to you not being a silent assassin. Yeah, I saw Asmongold's playthrough of that. Well, not the full. I just checked blips and blaps, but to be honest, I try to avoid anime games. Except for I got The Last Remnant. The Last Remnant. I need to play that at some point. I haven't played that game in so freaking long. It was on somebody's computer. And I was like, whoa, this is the good stuff. And I never saw that game again. Because it's pretty obscure. and then somebody was selling a CD of it, and I was like, ooh, for very cheap. I think it was that combined with Fable 3, and I was like, yep, I'm sold. Because I have a Fable 3 CD, but it's a bit friggin' junky, so I'd like a second one. Let's see. Ooh. And there are some games that some games fall in a very awkward licensing gap. Black and White 2 is one of them. It falls in a gap because the people that made it went bankrupt, and the people that took it over sort of took it over but didn't, because you can't. Nobody sells Black and White 2 on friggin' e-stores. Despite the fact that they sell Bullfrog games, you can get Populous: The New Beginning. That one you can get, which is freaking awesome. I can't remember if you can get Theme Hospital, but you can get several of the very old games on e-stores like GOG. But then there's, in the mid 2000s, there's this awkward niche where games started going over to e-stores like Steam, but some were like left behind, and that's where Fable 3, even though it's newer, as well as Black and White 2 and a few of those games. The Lionhead games especially, they sit in that niche because of the freaking awkwardness. I can't believe that just happened, but that just happened. Pilot sniping sucks. Drop bombs! Dang it. Chat broke, you say. Too many messages retracted. But yeah, so at some point I wish I freaking recorded the bloopers on Blood Money, because they can get random. That, as well as the mission. There's a mission called Till Death Do Us Part, where I've done a whole episode on when you can get away with shooting random stuff, because the mission, every NPC is super chill with you shooting, but here's the catch: all of the NPCs except for a small handful are armed. So the second they don't like what you're doing, you're gonna get a hail of gunfire. A pretty big one. And so I go through the level, and I'm like, okay, you can shoot this place, you can shoot that, you can do this, but you can't do that. And it's just random testing the NPCs, and they freak out randomly over some stuff. Let me try this I'm gonna try this one more time for the end of the stream. Before the end of the stream, I'll try this one more time, just to see if we can get a better freaking situation than we got earlier. Let's actually see how the crew's doing. Ooh, so close. I want to max out my pilot vitality, which is very, very close. It's tempting, I tell you. When you look at that and you're like, oh, but nah. Vitality. Pretty happy with this. I mean, that's going to help. Oh, wait, I did get vitality. That's going to help. That's going to help that much. Because, yeah, they don't really need that much. And that's going to help a bit later. So for now, yeah, we're pretty chill. We're going to get the pilot maxed out, get his vitality maxed out, get his awareness maxed out, so that the pilot is freaking merciless. I think one of the biggest contributions to me liking the KI-100 so much is the fact that my pilot can take the Gs. He got way better G tolerance. I think it actually plays a much bigger role than I'm thinking, because he can take them. The pilot in this team can take a lot of Gs. Why the heck is the bouncer so suspicious? I know I was USA, but I'm now playing Japan. Just chill. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that. With the amount of skills like left to increase, it makes it look like the skill like cap on a crew 75. I don't know what it is exactly. It might be 70, but it looks like I'm close to it. It's not 100. For some reason, I thought it was going to be 100. Okay. Almost ruined my life with bad weather, but I said, no, please get me in there. Dang. I never regret owning a plane, even if it's garbage, so that must be a really bad plane. Go, 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 go. Don't let injustice beat you. I've got 4 kilometers on them. Like, it was 8 in that other match, so I got a good chance. I got a really good chance. Then they just need to win the match. That's all. That's the rub. Is they actually need to freaking win after that. But yeah, it's already 4 kilometers better. Well, if you, that's one thing that always fascinates me about World War One definitely, but World War Two to a degree as well. The industrial capacity of nations was nowhere near what it is today. They're like, we can make 10 tanks a year or something. Some of these countries could really make very few specialized pieces of military machinery. They just, what? Okay, that is bad. That is freaking terrible. It sounded to me like some sort of early World War II plane if it's that bad. Okay, that's terrible. That's real freaking bad. I thought it might be some sort of a World War II Axis plane. That would make more sense because the Axis powers were really under, especially the Allied ones. Like most of the stuff they sent were just soldiers. They didn't really have the industrial base to do much else. But if it's modern, that really sucks. Okay, where's the AA? There's got to be an AA in here. Or a... Aha! Nope, not today. See, that's what I talked about with the nose. You just saw it firsthand. So the nose has this lag to it. So this is how it usually goes. Dropped a bit late. Yeah, dropped way too late. Dang it, I had a bit of flair in that one. I had way too much flair with that one. So as you can see, the nose is a bit hard. I'm struggling that much to get ground targets, so you can imagine how hard it is to place on a flying target that's actually going fast. That would actually be a challenge for playing with proper aiming. So very good, very good. Look at how fast this thing eats these freaking ground targets. Very effective, but not very effective at dogfighting because its nose is so slow to adjust to a new bearing or a new direction. Some players I've seen make it look like it doesn't have that problem at all. I don't know how they do it. They just very well adapted to it or something. For me, I struggle a bit with it. What? There you go. Justice. What the frick? I thought that would be a... There you go. Light pillbox in the middle of a forest. What the frick is this? Imagine no line. Oh, ooh, got 40 left. Wait. Ooh, yep, you see. That's what I talk about the nose. I can't get it to curl fast enough. It's a stubborn thing sometimes. Good at its job, like good at getting to the line first, but it's very stubborn. Still got 16 bullets. I'll read it now. I see you over there. I'll read that real soon. Dang it, I hoped I could at least get a hit from that. We're going back. Yeah, no, this definitely looks different from Stuka. Okay. Maybe the cockpit slightly, but the rest of this thing, yeah, this does not make me think of a Stuka at all. Okay, I will concede the back of the wing. Yeah, I remember the Stuka has a lot of extra flaps at the back, so there's some similarities, but I think it's the green paint, to be honest. I think if it was painted black, we would see a lot more similarities to it. But it's the green and white scheme that definitely does throw you off a little bit. But this does look less clunky than a Stuka. It doesn't have those freaking rods at the back holding the tail straight. The siren at the back looks smaller. I mean, at the front looks smaller. I do recognize those flaps at the back of the wing. The Stuka has a lot of pronounced flaps at the back. The tail, I can't remember if the tail fins were that large on the Stuka. I don't use the Stuka much. And the fuselage, or at least the cockpit, looks slightly similar. But I think it might actually be the plane's paint that's really throwing off the visuals. Seriously, this thing here at the front, isn't that the siren? I thought that was the siren for the Stuka. It was that whistly thing that makes the second most dreadful noise in the game. The wyvern being the most dreadful. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, they lost their second. We lost our first and our fourth. So we are a little bit behind there. But he's not a fighter, so we have a good chance. Oh, he's getting his helmet. Lucky Mad Dog, thank goodness he's still alive. Don't think so. Whoa! I don't know where it would be placed. At least Japanese here, not German. Let's see, although those look like stickers. It's like, fix that! Our pilots can't read German, man. You know, I don't know what it's supposed to look like. But I know I don't have one of those in my vehicle. Let's see. Ooh, don't crash. Don't crash. Get the gear out. I might have actually released the gear a bit fast. But yeah, these flaps remind me of the Stuka, that's for sure. Switch off the engine. We need to focus. Pause menu controls. Well, as soon as we get down to repair, we can do that. Dang it! That Spitfire is getting vengeance. Ooh! No, we need to win this. I got first strike, for goodness sake. Yo, get down. I'm holding the brake while I'm floating in the air. That's not very productive. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get a little skid going. Not too much though. Just a little skid to absorb some of that energy. Absorb some of that forward momentum. Bonk! Beautiful. Okay, you say controls. What's that? There's no Jericho alarm button. Quickly see. Whoa, not alarm. Okay, I don't see that one. I don't see this one either. Nah, I don't think so. Unless it's somewhere else, but I think it's... I think the amount of people messing around with it would just be off the charts. So I can understand why they wouldn't put that in. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. And we lost our top 2. They are turning this. Please, guys. You gotta work on this. Well, wouldn't it come up in the search function? I mean, I'll check again, but let's see. Controls mode flight. Movement, that is flight. Because they do have the music Shredder cannon as a setting, so you'd think they might... Yeah, the Shredder music cannon, but... gunners... I doubt it, I doubt it. Especially if it's not appearing on this search function. Whoa, whoa, hey, it's Lucky Mad Dog, he's rolling in. How far up is he? Okay, he is one of our fighters. Okay, 1, 2, he's rising above the ranks, beautiful. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, come on guys, don't give up. That's the rule. If you just keep saying don't give up, then you tend to win. Let's see. Or grow a mullet, it's one of the two. It never gives you any other result. You either grow a mullet or you win in whatever you're trying to do. So please, I don't want no mullet. We need to win this. Let's see about that. That's the Leo bomber, so he chill. What do they got? They got 1, 2. That thing is pretty imposing for something with that level of payload. Okay, he knocked out, but he's still rolling. So he must have made the strip and then come back. Either that or he's spectating. Well, he's got some payload there. So 1, 2, 5. Okay. So you're still 5. They are. Well, we're still 6 and they're 5. Come on, come on, machine. 409 vicious kilometers per hour going. Igno Mill cannot hold us down by himself. Like that player is gonna get wrecked if we don't help him. Let's help him out. Rick. Yep. I told you, now we're in massive trouble. Okay, hopefully that one goes down. Because we just lost our freaking star player. That's terrible. Don't see it yet. Please don't be an engine. Sometimes you get severe damage. Yep. It's terrible news. Okay, at least he took that one down. Thank goodness. Because sometimes you get severe damage and you're like, yes. And then, nope, you got his engine. And he still has enough left in the friggin' tank to make it home. You're like, severe damage. So I'm glad he went down. That BF-110 is a bit lively for a bot plane, don't you think? Ooh, whoa, 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 ooh, ooh, somewhere over there. He's too high up for me, so... Yes! There's 5 of them left, or 4. So they need to be somewhere. Like, he's too far up. Gotta be somebody else. I don't want to activate freaking Blind Hunt yet. And we're way behind on tickets. Like, we're gonna have to do some cleaning up of the skies if we want to actually credibly win this. Even without taking out the planes. Yo! He set on fire! Uh-oh. Take my hearing. Oh, there he is. Okay. He got me stressed. Is he on the strip? No, he's on the front strip. That B-34's on the freaking front strip. Come on, go down. I want to get that B-34. Frick! Okay, there you go. Just turn, frick. The B-34 on front strip. Go, 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 go! Please don't tell me he flew over. He looked like he was static. Well, if he's static on the front strip, that's a gold mine right there. Come on! I don't see him. Maybe he was flying over. Hey! A low-flying bomber. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Please do not miss your shots, man. We have to get this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3. I mean, if this could be a good turning. What is that one? It's you. You got 347 kilograms of pure TNT. But hopefully I get to stop you now. Dang it. Give him a tag. This thing is not good. He's got actually a massive advantage. Because look at how much I'm going to struggle to get my nose to aim at him. Massive advantage for him. Oh. Come on, get out of the way. He might end me. I'm not going to lie. I can't tell you how many times I've been shot down as a B-782 trying to pursue bombers. The problem is it takes a lot to get the nose to actually aim. And in that time period, they absolutely mince your engine. It is, in my experience with the B-782 chasing bombers, is hard. The ammo is good, but your engine's so freaking open, and you struggle so much to keep your bearing and actually aim at the bomber and not drift past, that they mince your engine before you get anything done. It's rough, so I'm very glad that I got him. Look, lucky mad dog, I'm going back to strip first, so I won't be able to quite participate in that blind hunt. But yeah, you can do it. What, you found the alarm? Okay. I'm gonna assume you found the alarm, or it's something else. Ah, frick. "86 bullets is not a lot, so let's wait a little bit." The heck was that? The heck was that thing? Oh, it was another one. I didn't see the red on top of him. He just freaking appeared out of nowhere. Like, I'm not gonna use blind hunt just yet, because I got 16 bullets left, which is basically an enthusiastic pistol owner. So, yeah, me going back to base. What do we got left? We got... Okay, he's still rolling. That's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a G4M1, which is... Good luck, buddy. G4M1 is a bit rough. Like, it's quite slow in that... If you see the tail of a G4M1, it is creepy. It's got just this open dome at the back that makes sense in some ways, but I'm pretty sure it's big enough for the tail gunner to accidentally fall out. So, it's not real good. Where's the front strip? I'm actually going to go to the front strip this time because I thought this was it. Look at that. This farm is deceptive. This dude must get a lot of planes landing on his friggin' farm. He's like, stop it! I just plant my crops that way. It is not half-break an airstrip. But the buildings and the strip. So I know, but it's how I plant wheat. Stop landing there. I want to harvest. You're ruining my freaking wheat. Okay, let's see. Air, you say? The thing was surrounded by while fighting. Oh my goodness. Nice. This gear can extend quite early, gotta say. It was like 360 or something. That's very high for gear. Ah, you see, before that they liked silence, and then they were like, well, you know what? We can scare them. Aha. Ooh. Okay, just relax. If I let him lift too much, it's gonna come down violently. You gotta relax a bit. Give it a little drift over there. These numbers are confusing. I hear B and I immediately think it's the second one. It's the freaking... Oh, it's the last one. Oh, man, it's the last one. Oh, we can win this. If we win this, we did the daily. Oh, what a treat. Oh, man, that'll be beautiful. We still have 2 fighters. Well, I forget I'm not a fighter. Well, basically, a very plucky bomber, a strike aircraft, a bomber, and a P-39N. But I would say we're going up against a B-239, which, yeah, I think it's at a lower BR, but it's still a B-239. It is a good dogfighter. Pretty good one. B-239s are pretty good dogfighters, so I'm not enthusiastic about taking that on. I gotta do it. We gotta do it. But I'm not too enthusiastic. At the very least, I can provide some distraction while Lucky Mad Dog does his thing. Is he coming down? If he comes down, I can help. Like, if we can bring numbers into this, it's like that other fight I had earlier. My goodness, shout out to Jessica89376 on Twitch. That is random. Oh, good to see you over there. But it's heavily restricted and I can sort of see why. There's friggin' some big messages over there. Ah, there you go. Looks like he might be falling back. Gonna extend the match out. Frick. We need to get the AI targets first, otherwise we're gonna be in big trouble. Yep, agreed. The AI got him. Yeah, he got shot down by the AI plane. That happens. That's what I'm scared of with this thing. Yep, agreed. Bait him. Okay, where's Lucky Dog? Oh, I see. Okay, he coming. He coming. Yo, come on, get this. Yo, hard to fix that up. Okay, he might need me to help. At first I wanted to focus on ground targets, but I want to win this match more. Man, he's... Oh, please lift. Oof. This thing gets this thing where it hooks upside down and then you're in trouble. You might be out of fuel, but I'm just not a dogfighter. Yo, that was close. Where is he? I thought he was gonna cross paths with me. You do realize this is a bomber, bro? This is not made for dogfighting. Dang it! I am trying, man. This thing's just not a fighter. That's the... Oof! Dang it, he got my engine. Come on, please give it your all to the end. I don't want to lose this match. We put in way too much. Dang. Oh, you got the lucky mad dog critically. Looks like it. I can't get a hit on him. My rate of fire is too low. So one of the big drawbacks of this freaking gun is its rate of fire is so freaking low. Oh, he took him out. Dang it. Come on. Just get a hit. Yes! Finally. At least it can happen. It's just real difficult. Dive down. Come on, gunner. I'm going to trust my gunner. He's done well before, so I'm going to trust him. Come on, do your job. Don't make that trust misplaced. Come on, shoot. What the heck is he? Why ain't he shooting? Shoot, bro. Take the freaking shot. Because the AI gunner in this case does better than me. He is a very well trained AI gunner. Come on, don't cost us the match. Problem is this thing's not a fighter, so I can't dogfight him. This thing can't maneuver that much and our freaking rate of fire is too low in the cannons. Come on, tail gunner, get him. Come on, tail gunner. Frick. Oh, dang it. How far are we? Now I'm in trouble. Yep. Great. Buddy, I'm a bomber. Freaking goodness sake, this dude's freaking out for nothing. That G4M1 did more freaking damage to our team. This is why that daily can get difficult because of moments like these. But yeah, I think we'll call it on that. That one plane. Sometimes it's just a plane that won't give up. Good for them, but just wrecked my freaking daily. Okay, but thank you very much, everybody. We'll be streaming tomorrow again. What the frick did I just get? Ooh, beautiful. Oh, just freaking push this on the tree, but let's see, B34. Ooh, yeah, get the ammo. Get that, because I want to open that up. Battle of the what? Must be this one. Must be whatever I played with the US. It definitely wasn't that. Okay. But thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow for the next stream on War Thunder. I don't know if I'll do the Minecraft stream on Rumble, but I really want to. So I might see you all there. I don't know. But thank you very much. I hope you'll have a very good day. This has been Edit of Tide. Bye-bye.